Hey everyone, I'm Scott Stokely and I'm changing putters. This is not something that I expected when I started the season. I have been for years putting the Berg. My last 2 years out traveling playing MP40 and MP50 tournaments, I won 70% of my tournaments putting this disc. The Berg's a good putter. More important than that for me is that I'm a finesse player for the first time in my life. I can put this thing on a dime from 250 feet at any angle I choose. This is the best approach putter I know of. The thing I liked about it as a putter was that it didn't tail off right or left. It was basically like a dead weight. Perfect, very forgiving, but you also have to muscle it to get it there. This year I'm dealing with fatigue. My arm was tired. I thought it was just from the courses being long, but I've also been sick. I think it's a combination of both. And trying to muscle this disc wasn't working for me. So I got 8 different molds of discs that I've been testing out, and like a lot of putts the last 2 weeks. And one disc has stood out, and it is the Marvel from Birdie Discs. Now, right off the bat, conspiracy theorists, don't get this in your head that this is some master plot, because I did just announce this as my newest Tour Series disc a couple weeks ago. Very convenient timing, which I happen to agree, it is. All 8 discs I was putting with are from manufacturers that are sponsoring me and that I have Tour Series discs with. Doesn't matter which of the 8 I chose, there's a Tour Series disc coming out from whatever disc I end up putting with. And not only that, I already announced this disc. It's in my financial interest to have chosen another disc and then would have a brand new Tour Series disc out. By the way, this is also the least expensive disc on my site, on my website. So honestly, it's not the best choice from a business perspective, but I care more about winning. I just do. I want to win so badly on tour this year. This disc, the numbers were like, I mean, it stood out. Now, I'm going to go ahead and putt a couple, but first I want to show you it's most often compared to a P2. It's low profile, it's beadless, and it's got that straight edge right there. And it's a slightly more narrow P2 is what everyone's telling me when they feel it. I don't typically, when I was putting bevel discs, not typically, I didn't putt beadless discs. They didn't feel right in my hand. And since they didn't feel right in my hand, I continued to not putt them, which meant beadless discs felt weirder and weirder. I was only testing this because I like the people at Birdie, and I figured, well, I'll put it in my, selection, get them a little bit of press. It's a tour disc, I'll get press for it as well. I didn't expect this one to win out. I truly didn't. But the thing I like about it is that it has some of the qualities of the Berg in the sense that it's forgiving. It does not tail off as far at the end as the discs with the beads. So I'm catching left side chains more and it's dropping in. It's coming off my hand fairly smooth. I've never been an ultra smooth release on my putt, but it's coming off smoother than the Berg before, which is giving a little more glide, but it's taking less effort to putt. I don't have to muscle it, and then when I don't have to muscle it, I'm a little bit more in control. And so this is the disc I'm going to be putting for Circle One, at least for the foreseeable future. Now, as far as my form, I'll make another video about that because I was working on my original form, but I was also trying 3 other types of putting forms, well, all three different push putts. 2 of them weren't working. One of them was looking very promising, but as I've been harping on, I got the E. coli came back and was in the hospital again last Sunday. Didn't get to practice all week, not introducing a new putting form. But I'll be honest, the Marvel was making the most, according to the numbers. I'll post the numbers. I was making more Marvels with my original form, which is what I just demonstrated, the Spoosh putt. I was also making the Marvel more with the new form. So it didn't matter which form I chose, the Marvel's the one I'm gonna putt with. So I will plug, again, I explained why this isn't some marketing conspiracy. These are available at scottstokely.net. I love them. I went out today. I putted well. I was like 80+% circle one putt in heavy wind. Like, the proof's in the pudding. This is my putter, and it's not the one I expected, but I'm super happy. And I still love the Berg. Don't get mad at me, Team Kastaplast. I love this disc. This is still like my go-to for anything under 250 or 280 feet. But I'm going to putt with the Marvel. Thanks, everyone.